What is going on, guys? Today we've got another evolution in Trailblazer's Interceptor. 75,000 coins or 1,500 FIFA points. It's best be good, honestly. We've gone at the minute, by the looks of it, as an upgrade of 10 reaction, 6 dribbling, 6 ball control, 14 more with 11 different upgrades. So we've got level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. I don't know. I'm interested to see. CDM, let's go and have a look at the options. We'll have a look at FUTWIZ, as that's the first place at the moment that has got everything that you can do. So, straight off the bat, we look like, what is the max for this one? Because on the console, it's not as clear. So we've got max 78 overall, 78 pace, 78 dribbling, 75 defending, 80 physical, no play styles. So that already puts everybody at a very low one. You do get a play style plus for intercept as well. Defensive high, you get 8 overall points as well, taking it from what, 78 to an 84 at the minimum. So for instance, if we just choose him, or an 83. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, an 86. Yeah. No, of course. 8 rated. 86. 84. Maths brilliant. So you can go from a 78 to an 86, which isn't awful, I suppose. I don't like the fact that you can't have any chemistry styles on him or play styles. That, for me, is a little bit lower. So let's have a look at the best ones then. So as we've already got this going, let's have a look at Prem to start with. We've got, okay, Decore, not a bad shout, 77. We have got that guy that I just said, but I don't know if he's there already or is in the Serie A team. Conor Gallagher, not a bad option. Let's have a look at him, actually. So we'd get a centre mid. He'd have 78 pace. Okay, 75. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest in kind of terms of overall, really. We get up a little bit of stats, but again, you just go buy a Jude. Like, it's not as if he's majorly expensive, especially 75k as well. If we look at the top ones here, see if anybody screams out to me. We've got nobody really. Like, this one, in terms of like a first glance, I'm not like, wow, we need to get this one. What are you like? 75. That works for everything? That does, doesn't it? It becomes an 85, 80 pace, 66 shooting, 75 passing, 82 dribbling. With a shadow, you know. Not necessarily the worst in the world. I must admit with this one, I'm kind of half and half whether to do it or not. Literally, there is a handful of players that I'm like, oh, okay, we'll go to a Van der Beek, why not? Loftus-Cheek in the Serie A, maybe a shout. We've obviously got Skip. I think the further you go down, the less excited you get. I feel like this should, especially being 75k, should be like an 80 at the very, very minimum that you can use, because it just opens up them options that little bit more. Let's have a look at Loftus-Cheek. We obviously get to an 85, 70, 68, 79, 84, 82. I mean, I'm not like, wow, but I suppose if you are just trying to do every evolution, it's not a bad one to get done. It's just whether you take the points or the hit. Potentially, this could be good for a non-major league. So if you wanted to go with a Vermin or a Van der Boomen, then obviously you could go and do that and use them as an objective player. Same if you went for the Portuguese league, if you went for kind of MLS or Turkish league, you could do that rather than going with the major league, because then you've got an extra player in there that obviously adds to the total of that team. You don't have to really wait, and it gives you an objective player later on down the line. Whether you think that's worth it is a complete guess. I think with my choice, Dominicus looks alright, and I think maybe kind of going up to Fuller. I don't know if there's any kind of, there's no popular ones at the moment, but it's a really hard one. I think at this point, I would probably suggest to save your coins. If you're not really fancying a card, I'd probably go for like your team. So I'd go for someone like Van der Beek, purely to get an 85 Van der Beek. Whether they get a card later on down the line is the question, really. But I think for me, I would probably leave this one and not really bother, because there isn't a solid answer in my opinion. There's some that I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, but not really enough to say, yes, go and do this one. So let me know down below what you're going to do. I think for me, this one's a little bit of a pass. Whether you think so too, let me know down below, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.